Hey everyone, welcome back to our 5th episode of our segment here, 3 Questions. Today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Fausto Callava, which is the partner of Avenue 4, which is a development firm here in the Gables. Pleasure to have you, sir.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Awesome. So Fausto, to kick off, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Born and raised Miamian, Cuban descent, Cuban parents. Went to high school here in Coral Park, Sunset. Graduated from FIU in business. Was in the banking business for a very long time. And in 2009, joined forces with my current business partner here at Avenue 4 and started the development business.
Yeah, so now, since 2009, it's been 14 years.
Yeah, roughly 14 years, yeah.
Okay. That was the kind of a preliminary question that, courtesy question. To kick off the 3 questions, which is what we're known for. Mm-hmm. So first question, how did your passion for real estate begin?
Well, I never had passion for real estate in the beginning. Again, I went to school, studied business, didn't have any intentions of being in the real estate business until I met Tony Pardo, my current business partner. Spoke to me a little bit about what he was doing in the real estate market here in South Florida. It was very intriguing. I was kind of done with the whole banking sector and decided to join forces with him. And I was on the side of raising capital. He was on the side of sourcing real estate deals and putting developments together. And we started it as a business with not a lot of passion at the time, but it's most definitely grown into a very passionate business for both myself and for Tony.
Yeah, so as you've started the business and you've kind of cultivated that passion.
Absolutely.
In you to...
Absolutely. I love the art of the deal. I love the art of, finding a diamond in the rough, finding that property that, maybe a lot of people aren't looking at, doing our due diligence on these properties to finding out what's their highest and best use and, creating this special project. That's the passion has evolved into that. So.
I've spoken to a lot of people and a lot of people find the passion, like me too, I find the passion in the hunt, finding the passion in that deal that, trying to get the owner to get the right price, trying to get yourself at the right price.
Yeah, it's definitely part of the art of the deal, right? I think within the process, I'm most passionate about, when I see that first block go up and then I see a second one, then I see the walls coming up, then I see the second floor. And that's when the excitement really sets in and my passion comes out.
That's great. That's awesome. And so you guys are a development company here, development
Yes.
firm. What is a project that you're looking forward to coming up?
Well, I would hate to say one project over another because I love all my projects the same, right? We're doing everything from multi-family apartment buildings, 3-story walk-ups to 8-story apartment buildings. We're doing townhomes in Miami Beach. We're doing townhomes on the Miami River, where we have a couple of houses going up now in the Grove. But I love every single one of these deals. Every single one of these deals is different, requires different amount of time and dedication to each. But I think if I had to choose one of those properties, I think you want me to choose a property, right?
Yeah.
So if you want me to choose one, I'm going to have to say it's the 40 unit townhouse development on the river across from River Landing.
Okay. And what's so special about that development that stands out?
Well, it's on the water, right? And Miami is all about water. And so to have over almost 2 acres of land on the Miami River in that section is exciting. It's an exciting property. It's an exciting area of town. It's in walking distance to the Marlins Stadium. It's, like I said, right across the river from River Landing and that whole health district. And so I think, that's going to be a very special project.
In that project, it's going to attract a lot of doctors, going to attract a lot of...
I think so. I think the demographics of the people who are going to probably buy there are going to be 2 types, right? your doctors and lawyers that want to be close to their jobs on the other side of the river, and then you're going to have some investors coming in and wanting to have something on the river as well. We're also going to have I think it's 17 boat slips there, so that's also a very nice amenity to have for the community there.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody in Miami, a lot of people have their boats. There's not a lot of places to.
There isn't. There's limited water space here, right? So, hence the reason why I think that's the property that I'm most excited about.
That's awesome. That's great. So to kick off with our third question, which is it's a question that a lot of people they look forward to. What is the best piece of advice that you would give anybody starting off their business career, their business journey?
Well, I think obviously the obvious things, right? Work hard, be passionate about what you do. Nothing happens overnight, right? Yeah. We've all of us that are in this business, the guys that you've interviewed prior to me, all worked really hard to get where they're at, and so we know persistence pays, and stay focused, be passionate, love what you do, wake up every morning with a smile and ready to go to work, and everything will fall into place.
Yeah, I think there's something nowadays that a lot of people they want.
Instant gratification. And that might happen for a few. Yeah. It didn't happen for me. So, and I know it didn't happen for the guys that you've interviewed as well. So, working hard is the key.
True success, it comes from consistency and discipline.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think it's safe to say that any type of success in a couple of days, weeks, overnight even,
it's short-lived.
Yeah.
It's short-lived, and maybe it's not the success you really wanted, right? Yeah. That long-term success where, you're in it for the long haul, and you get to appreciate it a lot more when it comes that way.
Yeah, definitely. I want to ask you one last question. Is that fine with you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, one last question. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years in the company and yourself and development?
I think I'm going to definitely continue to be working, hopefully with the same passion that I have for finding deals and creating nice projects. I love South Florida. I think South Florida is the place to be right now. I think everybody wants to be here. I think in the next 10 years ago, we weren't what we are today, and I think 10 years from now, we're just going to be that more of a metropolitan city. So I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be part of that growth, and I see myself continuing to develop.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's going to be a lot more opportunities to develop, regardless of some people that say contrary. Just because we've seen recently Messi comes to Miami.
I think the city eventually is going to have to go vertical. Kind of like what's happened in New York because of the density that we have, and maybe some zoning laws get laxed and we're able to start building up. But yeah, I don't foresee I continue to see an influx of people coming to Miami now and in 10 years from now. So
I think for sure. I think Florida's going to grow so much.
And Miami specifically, I've always been asked, we have deals in Broward, we have deals in northern Florida that we want you to look at. And I always say, no, I like Miami. I know where it's going. So there's no need to be anywhere else.
That wraps up with our 3 questions interview. I know we kind of went 5 questions, but I hope that you guys enjoyed every single one of those questions. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's always a pleasure to have this video with you guys and to kind of share different backgrounds of different people within our city and within our community and within our and within the real estate community as a general. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's a pleasure, and God bless you. See you next time.
Thank you.